This is incredible. We are about to become the third largest cryptocurrency in the world here on the live stream. Out of over 9,000 different cryptocurrencies, Dogecoin is about to become the third largest one. It may happen right here on this show. Just to think about that. To think about how many people doubted us, how many people said Dogecoin had no chance of ever being successful. It is going crazy right now after a big Elon Musk tweet. Let's go ahead and pull up the Elon Musk tweet. We'll talk about it, and we'll talk about where Dogecoin is going, what's some of the big news stories that are happening right now that are fueling this. There's a lot of them. Dogecoin as well. We're seeing some incredible numbers coming in. Incredible numbers. Dogecoin. Not only is it the most talked about crypto on all of Twitter right now, we are seeing huge amounts of people talking about it all over social media, all over YouTube, all over Instagram. Huge amounts of big traffic coming in, making Dogecoin just go crazy. And it's going to continue to happen, hopefully. Elon Musk, we know the big skit is coming tomorrow. It's going to be exciting, also a little bit nerve-wracking to watch that because there's so much riding on it, so many expectations in a lot of people's minds. The truth is, though, that Dogecoin is now so much bigger than the SNL skit. Dogecoin is now so much bigger than any of that. The spike was caused in part by the SNL awesomeness, but that's only a small part of it. The community, the exchanges, the functionality, it being underrated, us basically saying to the financial systems, hey, look, we're here to stay, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's the main reason Dogecoin's going up. And that's why I'm so confident, I'm so confident in it for the long term, no matter what. But oh my gosh, so also, Lunar Crush just posted this. A shout out to yours truly saying crypto influencer spotlight 1 year activity engagements 1.1 million engagements, 894,000 likes, 782 posts, top coins Doge, BTC, ETH, top coins mentioned frequency Dogecoin 92%. So there we go, 92% on Twitter that we're talking about Dogecoin. Some great stats coming in from Lunar Crush. That was literally just posted a few minutes ago. Perfect timing. Perfect timing right there. Let's go ahead and pull up the Elon Musk tweet though, because this is the big tweet that we have to talk about right now that Elon Musk is putting out into the world. What an exciting time to be alive. Dogecoin, the future cryptocurrency of Earth, is what we've been saying. Let's just think about how remarkable this is for a second. Dogecoin, there was a time I was the only Dogecoin influencer in the entire world. How crazy is that? Now we have this amazing community, so many incredible influencers on board, but there was a time, there was only one. There was no other Dogecoin influencer. Not on Twitter, not on Instagram, not on YouTube, none. There were people who would occasionally post about it, but there was no influencer specifically based on Dogecoin. We were the first ones, and now to see this, I mean, we've been saying since the beginning, Dogecoin can be the future cryptocurrency of Earth, and everyone laughed at us. Everyone said there's no chance. Even all the people who have been here since the beginning. You guys know, they've been laughing, and they still continue to do so, even as Dogecoin is about to be that third largest one in the world. When you're at number 3, you're only one spot away from number 2. When you're at number 2, you're only one spot away from number 1. And that's what I'm talking about right there. Dogecoin, though. I mean, look at that. Look how beautiful it is. Look how beautiful it is. I've owned this Dogecoin for about 4 months now. For about 4 months. When I first bought this, Dogecoin was a half a penny. Think about how crazy that is. So welcome everyone new. Make sure you're hitting that like button. Go down there, smash the like button. Destroy it. We want to get this out to as many people as possible because it's such an exciting time to be alive. Such an exciting time to be investing in Dogecoin and be part of this community. Notifications on as well for big important updates like this. We're about to check the chart in a second here and see what Dogecoin's doing. It's been going up like crazy. Just passed an all-time high only minutes ago. Hopefully, we'll see it continue to rise. That all-time high, we want to make that dust. We want to make that all-time high look like something that's tiny in the rearview mirror. It looks bigger in the rearview mirror. Well, actually, it looks tinier. That's the way it's supposed to be. Finally, you're live. Had to keep checking for the update from Caleb. Yes, we're finally live. Matt, thank you for believing in Doge and doing this channel. I now have enough to get my dream card. Thank you, sir, from Clint Fields. Are you hodling, though? Are you hodling? That's the question, but that's awesome to see. You don't have, I mean, if you want to take some profits, you're allowed to do that. You're allowed to do that if you want to buy a car. Better get it while it's still on sale. $1 from Jasmine. I like the sound of that. Doge Lender as well from Christopher. Some great chats coming in. Oh my gosh, oh look. We are now only 2 billion away from that number 2 spot. There was a time when this would make Dogecoin the number 1 cryptocurrency in the world, and that wasn't even that many years ago. Dogecoin, $91 billion market cap. That's bigger than SpaceX. That's basically the same thing as if every single human being in the entire world had $10 in Dogecoin, which I guess is a small amount per person. That's still a heck of a lot though. And we do know, if that was the top, that would be one thing. But we do know crypto has the potential to go way higher. Look at that. Ethereum, $399 billion. Bitcoin, 1 trillion. So we know Dogecoin can go up to those levels. We know it has the ability to do that because it's been proven before that cryptocurrencies can do that. Oh my gosh, so look at this. It went up as high as 7.3, breaking an all-time record. Hopefully this spike will continue to go on like crazy. That is what we want to see. We're going to monitor it. If we see Dogecoin becoming the number 3 in the world, Matt's going to freak out a little bit right now. You're going to see Matt freak out a little bit for fun. I mean, nothing too crazy. Okay, maybe a little bit too crazy. Maybe a little bit crazy. I mean, it's like if you saw your kid get his dream job or her dream job, or if you saw your kid do something cool, that's what it feels like right now. It feels like we're about to see our kid finally growing up and reaching that next level. Meek Mill made some. You got in at 60. Nice, Meek Mill. Making some bank. I'm holding still with the car. Have to wait a little longer from Clint Fields. I like the sound of that. Hodling is, of course, something I love. I'm a huge fan of hodling. If you're not hodling, then what the heck are you doing? What the heck are you doing? I mean, if you're taking profits, I guess that's part of it. But look at this. So Elon Musk tweeting this out. The Elon Musk Miley Cyrus SNL episode that's going to be airing tomorrow. It's going to be fun to watch. We'll probably be live during it, most likely, as long as I can figure out how to set it up. He said guest starring, Elon Musk guest starring. And look who's guest starring. Look at that door below, buddy. It's guest starring the Doge himself. You can see there. That, though, is interesting. We need to decode that. Clearly, the necklace means something. I'm not entirely sure what it means. You know what that looks like? It looks kind of like the Kraken logo, right? Let me double check on that. Is that the Kraken logo? Kraken logo. I feel like it looks similar to that. Maybe, just maybe, that's it. Yes, look at that. It does look like the Kraken logo. I'm not going crazy. That's the Kraken logo? Why is Elon Musk specifically shouting out Kraken right now? Is it because maybe there's some specific reason? Maybe he didn't even know. But that looks, I mean, is that exactly the same, or is it a little bit different? Is it exactly the same? I think it's pretty dang close. Yeah, no, it's exactly the same. So that's the Doge dog is wearing the Kraken logo. Big update right there. We decoded something. What does it mean though? And Elon, and of course Elon, he's looking cool in this. Elon and Miley are looking cool in that. And the responses underneath as well have just been hilarious. And it's true. Every time Elon posts, it gets just flooded with Dogecoin memes. Hopefully, Elon, it's enough. It's enough Dogecoin memes. Hopefully we have satisfied your Dogecoin meme. What is it called? A Dogecoin meme hunger? The hunger. Do you still think Dogecoin at $5? If yes, when? I think $5 is a possibility on the table within the next few years. It could even happen way faster than people are imagining, simply because of the power of the Dogecoin community. If you had told someone, besides me, if you told me, I would have said, yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. If you told anyone else 4 months ago that Dogecoin was going to be the future cryptocurrency at the number 3 spot, or at the 4 spot even, or even in the top 10, most people would have told you you're crazy. They would have said, go hum, you need to go to some kind of mental institution or something because you don't got your facts straight. Turns out the facts were very straight. Extremely straight. In fact, so straight you could draw a straight line right across them with a pencil without even needing an extra ruler. That's how straight they are. The amazing allure of the much wow and Doge. I like that. Coming from Crypto Tank Girl. Also, yeah, some of these chats are great. Matt, you rock. Pegasus 10 on Twitter. And Matt, I do have my IG name. Interesting. 115k followers. Yeah, let's go to the moon. I like the sound of that. So what's your opinion on Cardano? Cardano, it's a great cryptocurrency. I like Cardano. I think it has great potential simply because of the fact that it's one of the most technologically sound cryptocurrencies. And what I mean by that is you can spend it easily. Smart contracts are coming. The team behind it is great. But the Dogecoin team is great as well. I've been teasing it for the last couple of days. We have some big updates with the Dogecoin devs. I've been talking. We have some updates. We're going to get to that soon. Notifications on if you want to see that in real time. You don't want to miss them even by an hour. But Dogecoin, this picture makes a lot. And so I was basically making fun of Elon's meme a little bit with my own meme. I don't know. Maybe making fun of is not the right word. I was having fun with it. That's a better word. Having fun with it. Elon also liking some big tweets as well. Liking this. So exciting with Elon Musk and Miley Cyrus. It's just going to be fun. I mean, guest starring the dog. And that's what's causing this big spike. As we're also seeing a lot of other big articles coming out. Alabama is now the number 1 Dogecoin state right now, believe it or not. It seems a little strange, right? Why Alabama specifically? But I guess Alabama and Doge just go together very, very nicely. You can see right there, this is the map of Dogecoin users. This shows where people are currently investing in Doge and talking about Doge the most. Most interest is the darker one. Least interest is the lighter one. And you can see East Coast, we have a ton of interest. Florida, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, doing pretty dang good as well in terms of that. New York, not too bad. Texas, doing okay, not great necessarily in comparison to, say, Alabama, which is just doing wild. Then we have California, not doing too bad. Idaho, doing okay. Most of the Midwest type states, the middle of the country states, aren't actually having that much engagement with Dogecoin, surprisingly. And we need to change that. It's time to get on board, South Dakota. What are you doing? You're just waiting? Michigan. Yeah, that's right, Michigan. I'm calling you out. Michigan. As we're also seeing, someone's watching from Michigan saying, "Hey, why are you calling out my state? Why don't you call it South Dakota or something?" Did you see Kraken logo on Elon's post? It's on the dollar. Yes, we just talked about that. That's awesome. Kraken is Satellite's NHL team that was just created, maybe accepting Dogecoin. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. That seems a little far-fetched, but it's possible. Laura coming in as well with the chat. Hello, Laura. Welcome. Also, Elon Musk live on SNL News. Yeah, that's what's so exciting. That's one of the reasons we're seeing Dogecoin spike right now, and it may be about, let's go ahead and check on the price of Dogecoin one more time, because it may be about to hit that all-time high that we've been hoping it would hit. Once again, we've been hoping to see it. So yeah, it looks like Dogecoin, the spike is going crazy right now. Look at that spike in the last little bit here. A run-up, and we've seen a couple of little dips within the spike, so hopefully those dips won't be too big. Look at that though. Dogecoin now at 718, starting to go up, down, right around this area here. Maybe, just maybe, it'll break out again. I'm certainly hoping it does, because we do know a lot of people are really excited about tomorrow. We're seeing articles coming out like this. Will Elon Musk's SNL appearance get Dogecoin to $1? Remarkable to see this from Yahoo Finance. The only thing though, there's so much hype, there's so much expectation that it's a little bit scary, because to not live up to that would mean Dogecoin will go down. And if Dogecoin goes down, that's going to be a negative thing temporarily. I think in the long run, the reason I'm not selling a single of my Doge, even if Dogecoin goes down a little bit on that day, is because I'm still so unbelievably optimistic in the long term. We've seen the Elon Musk satellite hints. We've seen him hinting that he plans to potentially make Dogecoin the greatest cryptocurrency in the history of the planet, by far. And it's already competitive with the top ones. It's already competitive. Now imagine making it even better from there. Bitcoin, 1 trillion. If Dogecoin's better than Bitcoin, then Dogecoin will be at 1 trillion or higher as well. Which is exciting, right? Let me read a couple of these. Need the roast of Dave Ramsey. Did a very negative video this morning. Dave, come on, buddy. You don't gotta be so negative all the time. Dave Ramsey coming in with the hate. Well, how about this? If you don't want to participate, then don't participate. But you don't gotta hate on top of that. It's just not the way it should be. Unacceptable. It will hit 7.5 on Robinhood. Oh, it hit 7.5 on Robinhood. Yes, it's going crazy. We're seeing some huge numbers coming in. Record, all-time highs, getting closer to $1 with every single moment here. Elon is daddy coming from Arcade. What's up with Dogecoin, Elon? 700 million shares for free, giving back to the people who got scammed from Steve. I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but we'll look into that. That's interesting. That's up to 7,371 viewers. A massive live stream right now. So many people here enjoying the show. So go down there, hit the like button. Let's get as many people on board as possible. This Dogecoin spike is remarkable. Laura coming in as well. Yes. Mattio Inc. for my Doge tats. Alabama, Doge House, Doge fam. Love you, Matt, from Laura. I like the sound of that. Also, Laura, I'm going to text you soon. It's a fork, a metaphor. I don't think it's Kraken. Much love all. I'm currently freaking out. From Sadie. Oh no, my dog's barking. That must mean Dogecoin's going crazy. That must mean Dogecoin is going crazy if my dog is barking. Let's go ahead and check out Dogecoin right now. That must mean, Scotty, are you checking the chart down there? Yeah, I have him working. You know, he has to keep up his work down there if he wants to, get food and shelter and sleep. Otherwise, we just kick him out. That's a joke. PETA. I'm sorry, PETA. That's a joke. Don't cancel me, PETA, please. No, I'm just kidding. I love my dog. I mean, I sometimes I actually feed my dog before me. I'm starving, and my dog is sitting there looking all cute, and I'm like, all right. Fine, I keep thinking to myself, I'm starving, let me just eat, then I'll feed him. But then he just looks at me with those beautiful eyes, and I'm like, you know what, all right, never mind, I'm feeding you first, Scotty. So I go into the refrigerator, I get Scotty's food out, I feed him first. So Scotty, I know you're watching right now, not really because you're a dog and you don't understand English, but I know you're watching right now, Scotty, and that is for you. I'm going to watch SNL at my wedding tomorrow to the moon from Jose. Ooh, that's exciting. SNL wedding. You can't beat that. Dogecoin, Elon Musk, SNL all together. Is your wife a hodler? Your future wife? Your fiance? What's the market cap for Doge now? It's around 90 billion. It's around that same area as we're seeing Binance Coin. Let me go and pull it up one more time. But oh my gosh, let's look at the volume as well in the last 24 hours. The volume in the last 24 hours is right there. You can see 25 billion for volume. And that's kind of remarkable too, because That's actually a little bit smaller than I was expecting, considering the fact that we're seeing a spike. That means two things. That means the spike likely won't continue too much in this exact hour. It still can change literally any point in time, but that also means it likely won't go down too much if we do see a bit of a drawback right now, because the volume is not exceeding some of the numbers that it would be necessary for it to have any too big of a monumental change. That's both a positive and a negative thing. It means more stability, less upside, and also less downside, both of those. And that can change in a second, though. So it doesn't mean we're not going to see the spike continue. We still very well may. The volume can always increase. Also, we do know this could be lagging behind just a little bit, so that may be a part of it as well. But if that's accurate, then that is what that means. And we'll have to continue checking on it, because maybe it'll update in a sec, and then it'll be different. A joke cryptocurrency from CNBC. Come on, CNBC. A joke cryptocurrency has risen by nearly 25,000% in the last 6 months, outpacing nearly every other investment. Now, I like the overall sentiment of this article, but I mean, come on, McKinsey. Why do people still keep calling it a joke? It's number 3 in the world almost. It has some of the best functionality of any cryptocurrency. It's not anywhere close to a joke. Yes, the branding around it is a joke. That's our favorite part about the branding. But that doesn't mean the cryptocurrency itself is a joke. The cryptocurrency itself can be used for transactions. It's fun. Sadia coming in. This is too exciting. And I happen to agree with you, Sadia. Not only a little bit exciting. Very, very exciting. Too exciting, indeed. That's a good way to describe it there. Why does Voyager keep shutting down? I'm not sure. AMP coin. Maybe we'll check that out in a bit. But this is all about Dogecoin now. RP says we must protect Matt at all costs. That's right. The drones. They're coming. Make sure you subscribe and press the notification bell and press like so that I can one day afford a drone-proof house. Because Bill Gates, we all have to worry about the drones every single day. Save one Matt. Every single day, a Matt goes under fear of drones from Bill Gates. You, right now, by simply donating one like, can help to save Matts all across America. So don't be selfish. Press the like button. I don't know, maybe selfish isn't the right word, but you know what I mean. Just go down there, smash it real quick. It actually does help. And we need that drone-proof house. Let's see if we can get to 3,000 likes. I feel like that's one step closer to the drone-proof house. We need it. But then, thank you so much for that comment, though. Why is Voyager? We'll roast Voyager if they don't get back up. They need to get their act together. Diab coming in as well with the chat. Thank you so much. I love it. With the little dog. I mean, that's the best type of chat right there. With the dog. You can't beat that. You cannot beat that. Also, you can't beat dogs either. You can't beat that. You can't beat dogs. You can't do either. Don't do that. It's bad. It's bad. Not good. Amazon coming in and mining for something called Chia cryptocurrency. Interesting. I just thought I'd pull up that story real quick. Maybe we'll talk about Chia a little bit more based on that. Tesla rival. This is funny. Tesla rival Lucid to advertise electric air sedan on NBC during the Elon Musk episode. Ooh, some drama throwing in their ad, not on a different show, during the actual Elon Musk show. So you're going to see an ad for Lucid. And the thing is, I mean, as much as I love Tesla, as much as I love Elon, Lucid's actually a pretty legit company. They got some good cars, they got some cool cars, some cool technology behind it. So it's not, I don't know, I mean, we could just roast them, but why? They're cool. I like them. So we're not going to roast them too hard. I just thought that was interesting. Maybe a little drama. I guess if there is a battle of the competition between Elon and Lucid, it would be fun to take Elon's side, but I kind of want both of them to win, actually. Both of them have good ideas for concepts, and both of them are very, very innovative. The guy behind that tool, very, very smart. He's already a billionaire, and I think he's under 30 right now. So that guy has major potential. I don't remember his name off the top of my head, but we'll talk about him more at some point in the future. Some people say he's the next Elon. That could be true. And we'll know it's the next Elon. I mean, the next Elon in terms of his ability to start a car company, specifically in that one area. No one can ever be Elon. So I don't mean it like that. That's like when you see athletes and they say, "Oh yeah, well he can be the next Julio Jones." Well, no, of course he can't be the next Julio Jones. I mean, he can be good, but he can have similar things. He can maybe catch like Julio or, whoever the heck it is. Tom Brady, I don't know, who cares? Just that type of thing. You know what I mean? Then also this, I was just informed by my friend that I need to sell last year before Byte jumps. Interest rate crypto. You want to sell Byte? Oh, your cryptocurrency Byte. Yeah, maybe. Someone said who's liking the video and who's disliking it. I don't know if you want. I mean, I think likes and dislikes both make the video get seen by more people. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess. But yeah, I guess we do have to wonder that. I have a feeling Elon will tweet Doge to the moon and post SNL. That could absolutely work. Yes, Elon did tweet. That's one of the reasons we're seeing Dogecoin spike right now. Also, look at this. Elon Musk could make fireworks on SNL. Investors are betting on it. To some degree, that's true. but not really. Because investors are betting on Dogecoin. Investors are betting on the community. Investors are betting on him long term. The SNL part is a very, very small part of that. The fact that he's doing this on SNL is a sign, it's a signal that he's going to do more bigger things. SNL on its own is only a tiny, tiny fraction, a tiny part of that. Not a big part of it, even though it is fun, it's exciting, but it's only a small part in the long, grand scheme of things, even though the publicity has been incredible. If it goes viral, ooh, that's good. Sausage said, I'm disliking the video, smiley face. Thank you for helping out. I don't know that I do worry that like if too many people dislike, new people come be like, oh well, Dogecoin must be terrible if everyone's disliking. Dogecoin must be a bad investment. I don't know, but probably not. Probably doesn't matter. I mean, who really cares, right? I have a feeling Elon will tweet Doge to the moon is definitely one of my favorite comments I've read so far. That's a pretty good one. As we're also seeing, Goldman Sachs internal memo reveals new cryptocurrency trading team. Goldman Sachs trying to come into crypto. Are we going to see Wall Street try to get their slimy hands all over cryptocurrency? Just a little bit, maybe. I don't know. They still can't control it. I guess it's overall, this allows more institutional investments to come in. It'll help cryptocurrency going up overall. So I don't necessarily think it's the worst thing ever. We do need stuff like this to happen if Dogecoin cryptocurrency is going to be the cryptocurrency of Earth, the currency of Earth. It can't happen without this. So you know what? It's a little bit of a bump in my opinion, but you know what? We'll take it. We will take it because it's positive in the big overall grand scheme of things, but it does have some negative short-term implications. Value transacted $4.26 billion. It was as high as $6 billion. We're seeing Dogecoin, the transactions, everything going up and up and up and up and up. Remarkable to see that. It's exciting. It's a lot of fun to watch. Ethereum as well has been doing some big stuff lately, up to 3,400. Ethereum and Dogecoin are, I believe, going to be the two largest cryptocurrencies in the world at some point in the future, within a few years. I believe that's going to happen. There's a lot of evidence to support it and back it up. There is. As we're also seeing, SEC Chairman Gary Gensler says more investor protections are needed for Bitcoin and the crypto markets. Come on, man. It is time to play the roast music now. We've waited so long. Everyone, patiently waiting for the roast music. I want to hear it. I want to listen to it. I want to hear Matt absolutely turn on the roast. Turn it up to 10 and roast, destroy Gary Gensler. Let me go ahead and pull up the roast music and we will get into this. And by the way, I don't write these roasts ahead of time. I just do them for fun. Randomly. I have no idea what I'm about to say. I could literally say anything. This roast could be terrible. It could be amazing. We're just going to have fun with it. SEC Chairman Gary Gensler says investor predictions are needed for Bitcoin and crypto markets. Well, you know what? We don't need protection from you. In fact, it could be the exact opposite. Perhaps people need protection from the U.S. government's money systems that aren't working that well. Gary Gensler, the SEC Chairman, maybe you're working for the wrong SEC because it seems like right now you're tackling the wrong issues. Maybe the other SEC would be a little bit more fitting. I don't want to see the government coming in too much. This is what he looks like. Actually, no, that's a different one. So Gary Gensler, let's actually go ahead and pull up a picture of him. That's from a different story. I want to actually pull up a picture of him because I'm curious what he looks like. I think I know what he looks like. I'm not 100% sure. Gary Gensler. We gotta see this. Gary Gensler. Oh yeah, that's him. Okay. We've covered him a few times in the past. So this is what Gary Gensler looks like. Gary! Crypto! It's supposed to be all about decentralization, not centralization. So the government needs to stay away for the most part. I mean, to some degree, some protections need to be in place, obviously, but don't go too far into this. Stay away. Keep your hands away, Gary. Gary. You know what Gary should do? Gary should stick to SpongeBob. Stick to being on SpongeBob and stay away from cryptocurrency. I'm a little nervous about stuff like that. Articles like that coming out. We do know they may be coming soon with some stuff like this. I don't want to see it. We're going to push against it. We will not allow them to do too much, but they may try to do something. They may try. And if they do, hopefully it won't pass all the way through. But if it does, we're going to cover it. So make sure those notifications are on because that could be... I mean, we talk about positive stuff. If there's a negative story, you're going to want to see that even faster potentially than the positive story. That's just the way it is. We should all... Oh yeah, I'd like to sound up. We should... Yeah, I like that. Let's start a social media Dogecoin to the moon wave right now. Hashtag Dogecoin. Yeah, Dogecoin is trending on Twitter right now. So if we want to really take it to the next level, we can absolutely do that. We can make it happen. We can take Dogecoin and send it to the moon on social media in terms of the amounts of tweets and everything going on with it. Elon Musk's first name shows up in a 1993 book about colonizing Mars. That's pretty remarkable. I mean, that's great right there. Elon Musk coming in and showing that he's, of course, a time traveler. How did Elon Musk know that Doge is the best currency? Time travel. There we go. We have the answer now. Not really, but wouldn't that be funny? Does seem a little strange. Why specifically a 1953 book about colonizing Mars would have Elon's name in it? It just seems odd. It seems a little bit off. And so maybe, just maybe, I don't know. You know what I bet? I bet his parents named him in part somehow because of that. Maybe somehow it was related. I doubt. It doesn't seem like there's any possible way that it could be anything else, right? But Bank of England chief cryptocurrencies, buy all of them only if you're prepared to lose all your money. Now that was the picture I showed you. That was the dude. And stop it. Just stop. I mean, that's a terrible take. Sure, you have to be careful, but we need good takes, not terrible takes. And so now we're doing 2 roasts in a row, basically. I mean, technically not back to back, but we're about to have to roast this guy. This guy is the head of the UK banking system. Look at him. He looks mean. Wanna know why? Because he is being mean, the cryptocurrency right now. Basically, he doesn't understand it. He doesn't get the movement behind it. He doesn't know the people need something to protect themselves from inflation. The people need something that's better, more efficient than the system's currently in place. He'll never get it. He won't understand. And that's just the way it's going to be. So Andrew Bailey, how about this? How about we vote you out if you continue trying to do this stuff? I don't even live in the UK, and I'll still somehow find a way to vote him out. I will fly all the way to the UK just to simply vote Andrew out somehow. Do I gotta maybe bend a couple rules? Do I gotta pull some strings? Do I gotta call up Angela Merkel or whoever the heck? Who's the UK Prime Minister right now? Isn't it? Oh no, Angela Merkel's Germany. What am I thinking? It's that dude with the blonde hair, right? Let me look it up. UK Prime Minister. I'm pretty sure I know who this is. Yeah. Boris Johnson, the dude with the blonde hair. That's the UK. See, I may have to pull some strings with Boris. Boris, we need the hookup. We need to vote out. We need to vote out the people who are being negative on cryptocurrency, because that's not the way to be. If you're negative on crypto, then what else are you negative on? Do you not like dogs? We have to pose the question. Perhaps people who are negative on crypto just don't like pups. They look at pups and they don't have any amusement. They don't think they're cute. That, of course, makes too much sense. It's logical right there. It's true. They probably don't. I bet he sleeps with his socks on, too. He probably does. Elon Musk, the fireworks show on SNL, I don't think anyone should be too optimistic about it, simply because a lot of spikes already happened. If you were to go back in time 1 week and say, what would the Elon Musk SNL announcement do? And someone told you it would make Dogecoin go up to 70 cents. You would say, oh my gosh, really? That's remarkable. And it is remarkable. So we already have seen a lot of that. And will it happen more on the day? That just comes down to how incredible the skit is. And we're hoping it's going to be really, really good. But it's going to be a very interesting day no matter what. So much attention on Dogecoin. And I think the long-term effects of it are going to be very, very positive. 5 to 7 days after, that's the date to really, truly look for a hopefully potential spike once people have all their accounts fully set up. Elon Musk also saying, proceed with caution. The caution emojis. You got to be careful investing in cryptocurrency. But he also, in that same tweet, called it promising. So if you have... So this right here is the glass. I have to drink a little bit more first, but. Hey, look at this glass. Is that half full or is that half empty? Now, if you see this glass as half full, then you probably saw this part of Elon's tweet where he says it's promising. If you see this half empty, then you saw the with caution part. Both of them very important. Always be careful. Never be investing too much. But Elon right there is basically saying, hey, don't expect Dogecoin to go too crazy on the SNL day. Just proceed with caution. It's promising. It could do something cool, but don't necessarily expect it. And that's the truth. So there we go. I'll probably go live again soon if Dogecoin continues spiking. I'm, of course, make some other videos too. But anyway, I'm Matt Wallace. This is Final Stand. And I will see you in the next video. And on the moon!